A beautiful ball gown from Maggie Sotero, and this one is called Irma. This gown is absolutely gorgeous with beautiful applique lace going all throughout the bodice and then just trimming around the bottom of the skirt as the lace crawls up the dress. It just creates such a beautiful, romantic, very feminine feel. It's got a lovely neckline, which is a modified sweetheart, which is often a really great choice for any brides out there who might have a larger bust line and you're not wanting to show off too much cleavage. This is going to be a really beautiful flattering neckline on you and also highlighting the waist, going into a nice full skirt. So this dress is beautiful and it definitely would go with so many different body types and would just look so beautiful and like a princess on your wedding day. This flowy A-line is from Michaela, and this one is absolutely stunning. It's more of a modern take on a very classic style because it does have the ruched bodice. The fabric on this dress is absolutely so soft and beautiful. It really is just going to highlight the bodice in a beautiful strapless gown, and then they have a nice embellished belt at the waist with pearl and sparkle to it, and then the beautiful horsehair edging, which is so flowy, feminine. It's just going to be nice and whimsical. There's not really a train on this gown, so it's gonna suit, you know, a more comfortable wedding day, not having one of those grand trains behind you. It's just going to be really comfortable and really beautiful, elegant, soft, and timeless. This is such a beautiful, whimsical, romantic A-line gown. This one is featuring gorgeous applique lace throughout the bodice and then flowing softly down into the train. It's just going to create a really beautiful, subtle look, and it does have a little layer of sparkle tulle underneath the skirt, which is just going to catch the light and absolutely sparkle beautifully throughout the evening. And the bodice of this dress is definitely unique as it is unlined and it just kind of shows off a little bit more of a daring side, and then it's featuring these beautiful, very dainty little straps going into the bodice, which is beautiful crocheted detail there with beautiful beading, and it's just going to highlight the waist and just be so romantic as it flows out. A little bit of a train on this one, but nothing overwhelming. Here we have another ball gown from Maggie Sotero, and this one is so different than anything else that we've seen this season. It really is such a beautiful modern dress, but taking on some really classic notes, like the pickups throughout the skirt. It's done in such a way where it just looks so soft and romantic and whimsical, and it just looks like the dress is going to be swept over your body. It's just going to be so flattering with this pointed V neckline and with the strapless detail. It's so different and so feminine and sweet. This is definitely something that is so unique to the collection, and I think it's just going to be a lovely choice for anyone who's looking for that really, really romantic look, but also wants to feel feminine and beautiful as well. Here we have an A-line ball gown. This one is from Maury Lee, and this is a really different, beautiful, almost like woodland fairy kind of wedding dress. This one is going to be so romantic and a little bit sexy for your wedding day. It's got this beautiful bodice, which is almost featuring like a corset throughout. It's going to give such great structure throughout the waist and then just poof out into this beautiful full skirt. So you've got the dainty spaghetti straps, which give a little bit more of a romantic look, going into a little bit of a low back, and then you have a nice kind of larger train going down and then a nice full skirt. This is just going to be a beautiful dress, bringing a lot of wow factor. Now we are on to the more fitted silhouettes. This is a mermaid gown, and this is from Essence of Australia. This is definitely going to be a glamorous, show-stopping statement dress. Definitely bringing a little bit of sexiness as well, with the nice deep V sweetheart neckline, and then that gorgeous detail with all the beadwork going into a very, very fitted silhouette. It's just going to really highlight your shape and then poof out into this gorgeous, dramatic horsehair, tulle-edged bottom. It's just going to look so elegant and sexy and beautiful all at the same time. Mouths will just drop when they see this gown. This is a dress from Martina Liana, and this is a sheath gown. It's definitely going to be one of those sleek silhouettes with the crepe bottom. This is just going to be really, really figure hugging and really just show off those curves. So this gown, so stunning throughout the bodice. It just has the most gorgeous detailed beadwork going into a deep V with the illusion neckline, and then illusion bodice with the low cut sides. This is definitely something that is becoming more popular and more daring in bridal, and this one is just bringing all of that wow factor. It's just going to be one of those dresses that people will not be able to stop staring at because it's so interesting and so different. This is a really beautiful, very simple, soft, romantic gown from Stella York. This one is just very sweet lace with a little bit of scalloped edging throughout the bottom. It's more of a fit and flare sheath gown, so it is going to be fitted throughout the body, but very softly, not going to be super restricting in any way. And it is featuring that beautiful illusion neckline, just featuring a nice, soft, simple lace. It's just going to be a really sweet, beautiful gown to choose for perhaps like a garden wedding or something a little bit more simple where you're not wanting all of the embellishments that some other gowns hold. So this gown from Sotero and Midgley is definitely something that is so modern and different and classic all at the same time. It is again featuring that kind of crepe fabric, which is going to be really, really figure hugging and really just showing off the curves, silhouette. It's going to be so statuesque, but with the sleeves, it just makes it so, so elegant. And the seam work on this dress is absolutely stunning. So with it featuring this kind of necklace detail, it's going to create that beautiful wow factor neckline where it's got these kind of cutouts that come throughout the sides and then also throughout the back. It's almost backless but just with mesh and then jewels going right up the spine. It's just absolutely stunning from front to back. No matter which way you're facing, it's going to be just amazing. A full lace fit and flare gown. So this one is a beautiful one from Stella York. It's got gorgeous applique lace going throughout the bodice and down into the skirt, finished off with the bottom of the skirt and the train with a scalloped edging. It just creates a really beautiful, romantic, almost classic feel. And then the off the shoulder details just makes it so feminine and romantic. This dress is going to be beautiful on the silhouette just because it's going to have a little bit more volume on the bottom but still be really nice and fitted throughout. This strapless gown from Michaela is a little bit different because the silhouette of it is a little bit more between an A-line and a fit and flare, just because it is going to be fitted throughout the bust, waist, and hip, but just more towards the top of the hip, and then it will be going out into that soft A shape. So it is still going to show off your figure, but just be a little bit more of a little bit flowier on the bottom, more of an A-line. And this is a gorgeous dress because it's so classic and beautiful with the satin. Just one of those fabrics that looks so clean and statuesque, and it has the modified sweetheart neckline, which is so beautiful, and then finish off with a gorgeous belt for detail. This is a strapless fit and flare from Rebecca Ingram. It's called Octavia, and this dress is so pretty and just sweet. It really is going to be such a romantic but very simple, soft lace gown. It just really has the most beautiful lace going throughout the dress, and then it's just going to show off your figure, be really beautiful and simple, not with a long train. It's just finished off with a little bit of scalloped edging, which just creates a really nice, simple feel. It'd be perfect for a garden wedding or perhaps destination. This gown from Essence of Australia is a little bit more of a dramatic fit and flare, almost mermaid-like, where it has that kind of direct cutoff under the hips, which is going to help kind of create a bit more of a dramatic shape. So the bodice on this one has stunning detail throughout it, beautiful lace finished off with beadwork, and it almost has this linear beadwork, which is so stunning and really flattering on the shape as well. It just creates more of a for the eyes to be going up and down and really just focusing on the gorgeous details of the dress. And this one is again strapless with a little bit of scalloping, but it is going to be somewhere between a little bit more dramatic as opposed to the more simpler gowns we just This one from Essence of Australia is a really beautiful fit and flare gown, which is nice and structured throughout the bodice. It's got the corset inside. It's going to be really great on so many different body types. It has a gorgeous train here with a beautiful scalloped edging going around the bottom, and then the lace detail going throughout the gown. And it is more of a kind of a modern swirly chunky lace, which has definitely become much more popular over the last few months, and it really is just going to be one of those super romantic, picturesque gowns that'll look stunning on so many different beautiful brides. And the last dress we have here is also from Essence of Australia, and this one has to be one of the most unique out of the bunch. It is the most stunning mermaid fit and flare shape, where the bottom of the dress is just so romantic and soft and whimsical, with a little bit of applique going throughout, and then you've got a little bit of volume to finish off the shape, and then it goes into this amazing beaded bodice that's just so different and so unique. It has almost this halter top looking front, the back has crisscross straps, and then it features an illusion deep V, which again is going to be a little bit more daring and a little bit more modern, but really a show-stopping dress. That is a look at some of the new gowns we have currently at With Love Bridal. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos from our boutique, as well as follow us on Instagram so you can keep up with the daily notifications there as well.